Hey guys, welcome. My name is Joy and thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, True Grit RN. Okay, so it is almost the end of week 3 from my elementary statistics class. And I haven't really done much of anything. Today is Thursday and the week starts on Sunday. So Sunday was spent finishing up homework, and by the grace of God, I was able to finish the lab on Saturday, which I started on Friday. That lab was really intense. It had, basically you download the document and there was 11 questions. And the first 6 questions were like word problems. And all those word problems, it involved Excel. So I felt like for every question, I had to go on YouTube to look up Excel on how to use it and how to input the information, or, you know, how to find the information using Excel, like, because Excel solved the problem. And then I had to go on YouTube to learn how to make tables on the document to answer the questions. It was a lot of back and forth. And I'm smiling about it right now, but at that time I was just in tears. I was very frustrated, aggravated. I probably yelled at my husband and kids a few times, and it was a lot of stress. And my best friend came into town from California. She's engaged and pregnant, and I was just really down that I wasn't able to spend as much time with her as I would have if I were not taking this elementary statistics class. Because my husband took off on purpose just so I can spend the day with her on Saturday, but it was spent in the toy room on the kids' desks trying to figure out the homework. So, some good news is I actually called last week the advisor people at Chamberlain College of Nursing just to figure out what my next class was going to be. Every semester, like at the start, they give you an email and you can either answer yes or no to if you want them to decide what class you want to take next. So the past 5 classes I've just emailed saying yes, because, you know, I'm just like, whatever, I just want to get it done. But after this statistics class, I kind of just wanted to take a break, or just wanted to see what was ahead of me. So I called, and the girl on the phone was so very polite and so very helpful. She really went out of her way to answer all of my questions, and she made sure that everything was done and completed before we got off the phone. So what I found out from her is I can take a 2-credit class. Because I think one of my classes is only 3 credits, and now, since I took it like 20 years ago, it's like 4 credits now, something like that. So I had to choose between nursing quality improvement or business application class, and they're both 2 credits. So I said, well, what is the business application class? She's like, basically it's a computer class. It teaches you how to do Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel. You just really learn all the programs. I'm like, I wish I took that class before I took this statistics class. And I said, well, what do you think? Do you think that's like a good fit for me for what I'm wanting to do? She's like, yeah, I always try to advise everybody to learn how to use Microsoft, because if you're taking an online class, that's kind of just all that you've been doing, all that you're going to be doing. So I went ahead and decided to sign up for that, aside from the quality improvement nursing class. My class after that is called Nurse Collaborative. It's 4 credits. It starts in January. I have no idea what it's about, but I'll just take it as it goes. So then I went ahead and asked her about, you know, how to apply for the Family Nurse Practitioner program, because I'm still wanting to do that. I for sure like 80% wanting to do that. She said, well, it looks like that, you know, I'm taking my 6th class. I have 6 more classes to go. If I continue, you know, with my average of, I think I have a 3.7 right now, they accept 3.0 and up. Then I could possibly start in November if I start the process early in March. I said, well, what do I need to get done? She said that there's just a lot of paperwork, docu-signing on the email, and I think I need to find a nurse practitioner that'll take me under their wing. And that is part of the FNP program at Chamberlain College of Nursing. It is 2.5 years. She said it's longer because of the clinical aspect of it. There was another word she said, because I didn't understand what that word was, but it referred to the clinical hours. So, you know what, which is fine. So if I could just start right away, that would be really awesome, because she's like, you don't want to take a break? I'm like, no, I just want to keep going. You know, I might as well, because I'm in that mode right now, you know. So that gave me a little bit of hope. But after doing the open office hour class last night, considering that I haven't read anything in a textbook, I'm very nervous. We're learning about probability this week. And let me give you the reason why I haven't started on what we're learning this week. We have a quiz, and it's my first quiz. It's 14 questions. We have 2 hours to take it, and we get 3 tries. And the teacher told us that, you know, if we're having a hard time after the first or second try, just to reach out to her so we can get more help from her. And I haven't reached out to her yet because I have been able to figure it out on my own. And I don't want to wait, you know, like I want to like get it done, because as far as taking care of my son, like I'm on time constraint, and I do start back to work next week, and I'm very, very nervous about it because I haven't worked since like June 5th. And juggling work, school, and this hard class, and caring for my son, it's gonna be a challenge. And just being available to my daughter and being a sweet, loving wife to my husband, because lately on little hours of sleep I've just been a nightmare. But I just have to keep looking forward and looking towards March, you know, because that is the end goal, is to do FNP. I think so. I mean, I think that's where I'm leading to, just for job flexibility, to be able to work broader areas, and to have more autonomy. Now, I will say this. I did do my discussion board for statistics class yesterday, and I always end up doing Wednesday, and it's due Wednesday at midnight, and I hate doing that. I always want to be the first one to post, but come Sunday, now it's football season. The Jaguars have won their first 2 games, hence why I'm wearing this. I had to find a graph in the news. So I've been very interested in medicinal marijuana, especially since it passed here in Florida last year. So I wanted to see if there are any graphs representing patient to physician ratio, or just how many people have signed up. And these graphs are crazy. Like, the amount of patients are like this, and the amount of physicians able to give treatment is like this, right? And the amount of patients signed up in June last year, I feel like it's tripled in 1 year. And it's so insane because there's not many medicinal dispensaries here, and there's only like 1 or 2 kind. I think one is called True Leave, and Hard Knocks. And it's still a process of getting your card, from what I've read on the Department of Health. You have to find a clinic, that costs money. You have to make an appointment, that takes time. Then you have to apply, that costs more money. Then you have to wait for the card to come in. So there's that. So I was wondering, how is nursing involved with medicinal marijuana use? And there is an association called the American Nurses Association of Medicinal Cannabis, something like that. But they do offer certification to be an expert in cannabis nursing. Now, to join, it's $100, and then if you want to take the online class, it's another $100. After you pass that class, you're a certified cannabis nurse. So I thought, okay, well, I don't see any area where I work at the hospital. Would that be useful? I don't know. This is just all new to me. But I did join some Facebook groups called Florida Medicinal Groups, and I'm just like scrolling through the feed, and it makes me sad that a lot of these patients that are posting don't have any education on what strands to use for their condition, the amount, the types of ways to ingest or to take medicinal marijuana, vaping, smoking, capsules, rectal, tinctures. There's just like so many. When I Google stuff, sometimes I Google that, and I'm just like, it's just such a new concept, you know. You grow up learning that, you know, it's a drug, it's so bad, but when you really like do the research and read the medical journals about it, it really isn't. It's just a plant, and it's just like a drug. Unlike the medicine that was given to my son, steroids, that is not grown from the ground, that's made in a lab. It's an immunosuppressant, and it's just a freaking band-aid just to cover up the root cause of what was causing his symptoms in the first place. I'm a little mad about it, as you can tell. So anyways, I think that is something that I'm just going to look into. I'm going to go ahead and join, you know, that association when I start working and have a little bit of money saved up, and go ahead and take that class. I'm really intrigued by it. Sorry, my son's on his little iPad. So anyways, that's all for today. Next vlog, I want to talk about my tutoring session at Chamberlain College of Nursing. So thank you guys who subscribed. I hope this helps in any way. Oh my gosh, these pens are so awesome. I like to write, and I miss writing in charts because now it's all computer charting. But I found these pens called Microline. They're great. I mean, and they have all these colors. It's so funny because I have like my pens. I'm obsessed with pens. My daughter loves using my pens, and I'm like, no, don't use my pens. You're gonna mess it up. But these Microlines are just awesome, and they have different colors, different sizes, 0.3 mm. My favorite is 0.25 mm. It's like very small. I don't know if you can see it. Anyways, I post a link where you can purchase them. They're great. They have great reviews. I'm like in disbelief. I love them, and they're great for school. I mean, I love office supplies. I always have. So I'm just obsessed. So anyways, thank you guys for joining. Please email me or comment. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about anything else. And happy nursing. Bye.